Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Is he waking up? Okay, he went back to sleep. So, before I start, please like and subscribe to my channel and leave your comments down below. Yeah. So, anyways, I know last time I said that I was gonna post part 2 of the ride along. I decided to take the channel towards another direction. I think I will post part 2 sometime probably next week or week after. So I wanted to finally talk about my birth story. Yay! So my son, those who know that I have a son, he is right now 7 months and a couple of days. Yeah, something around that. He should be 8 months soon. But yeah, so I gave birth to him at 38 weeks. Yes. You normally give birth at 40 weeks, 41 weeks, or 39 weeks sometimes, but I gave birth at 38. And here's basically how I prepared myself for giving birth. I got no tears, no stitches. I basically had an easy labor and delivery, and yeah, my labor period was basically 4 hours. Yeah, it was a little shorter than that, but that was basically the time frame, right? So I throughout my entire pregnancy, I never really dealt with Braxton Hicks or cramps or any of these stuff, to be honest. Yeah, I never really vomited, I never had morning sickness, none of these things. No, I guess I was lucky. Yeah. So, on he was born on the 15th. So on the 14th, the night, right? I went to bed normal, felt like everything was gonna be okay because I felt like I still had like a month to go. So I went to bed as normal, and throughout the night, I was feeling like it was like 12 o'clock midnight. I felt a little bit off, right? Like I just felt a slight pain. Now, I didn't really know what the contractions were gonna feel like because I never had contractions before. I never dealt with cramps when I had my periods, so I didn't know what it was gonna feel like. So yeah, so I went to bed. At around 1 o'clock in the morning, I felt a sharp pain in my stomach. I jumped from my sleep and I was like, okay, what's that? That was weird. So I just left it alone. I went back to bed. About an hour later, I felt it again. Now I'm like, okay, yes, something's up. But I was like, I've never felt Braxton Hicks. Maybe that is Braxton Hicks. So I just left it alone, went back to sleep, and it was around 2:30 when I felt a sharp pain again. And while I was sleeping, I literally heard something pop. Oh, why does this one look higher than the other one? What's going on? So yeah, sorry about that. I heard something pop, so I was like, okay, what's that? Something's up. I went to the bathroom, everything was fine, got back into bed again, and I felt the pain again. I was like, okay, yeah, something's definitely up. It's not like after 3 in the morning, and I started feeling that sharp pain like every 20 minutes. I was like, okay, what's up? Then it started coming every like 10 minutes, then every 5 minutes. I was like, I think I need to go to the hospital. This is bugging me. It looks weird. It looks uneven. I don't know what's going on with it. I think I messed it up a little bit more, but hey. Yeah. So I woke up my mom. It's now like after 4 in the morning. Woke my mom, told her I think it's time for us to go. She got up, got dressed, hesitant because she was like, hello, no, I don't think it's time. So we got dressed. I called everybody that I had on standby, right? No one answered. Called my boyfriend, he did not answer. Called my sister, she didn't answer. My brother, my sister's boyfriend, my brother's girlfriend. I called everybody Nobody answered me. I was like, oh my God, when I actually need them, they're not answering. So my neighbor just got home from an event and I called her and she was like, I just got home, but yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's go. We got this. I got into a vehicle. That drive from my house to the hospital was literally the worst and the longest drive I've ever been on. It was horrible. Every single, no, if you live in San you know the roads. Every single pothole in the road, I felt it in my back. I felt it in my stomach. It was a mess, and it was a sharp pain. It was horrible. That was the worst drive I've ever been on. I felt like the longest, but it was like what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, if not less, because there was no traffic on the road. So we got to the hospital. The nurses immediately bring me in. I told them I'm 38 weeks. They're like, she's probably just having Braxton Hicks. You know, she's probably just being dramatic because it's the first time and all that jazz. They put me to sit in a chair, start taking my information. Mind you, it's now like 5 o'clock in the morning. Start taking all my information. I wish I did this before I got to the hospital, like a couple months before. This is bugging me. Ooh. A couple months before I came to give birth, I wish I went in and filled out all the paperwork at the hospital, but I didn't. So, yeah. So they took all the paperwork, asked me 1,000,001 questions about my mom, my dad, my auntie, my nana, and all the diseases that are in the family and whatever else. Yeah, I filled out all the paperwork, and while in pain, mind you, I'm now feeling this sharp pain in my stomach like every 2 minutes or every minute. So they put me to lay on a bed. It's now 5:30 going to 6. And they're like, well, you have a wait. The doctors aren't in yet, etc., etc. Well, we have one doctor on the floor, but we don't think you're ready yet. Here, have a glass of ice. You have a long wait. Like, okay. They check me. I'm 2 centimeters dilated, right? That was at 5:30. So I lay there for what felt like a day and a half, but it was literally like about 30 minutes to an hour. They came back and checked on me, asked if I needed anything, put me on. They put the band around my stomach, you know, to check the baby's heartbeat and stuff. They did that, checked me again. They said I was 4 centimeters, and the nurse went, wow, that was fast. I was like, yeah, this is happening. I'm proud of myself. So then she left, and I lay there for what felt like forever again. And I kept feeling that sharp pain, mind you, this entire time. And I'm asking, can I get pain medication? When are you guys gonna inject me with this serum so I can't feel shit? They didn't. So I'm waiting. She told me when you're like 7 centimeters, we can give you some pain medication, etc. So I was like, okay, yeah, okay, I can wait. I waited. Another nurse came and checked on me. She's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I think this baby is coming. She checks me again. And she goes, wow. So I was like, what? She's like, you're 8 centimeters dilated. I was like, oh, well, it's pain medication time. She's like, no, you're far along. You can't get any pain medication anymore. We need to start prepping you to deliver this baby. I'm like, what? I have to do this naturally? So I lay there contemplating my thoughts and praying and counting down from 10 over and over again, because I'm like, oh my God, I have to do this naturally. So she left. She said she was going to get my bed ready and whatnot, so they're going to shift me to a room or whatever be the case, douche me and all that jazz. And I was still lying there. I started feeling like something was going on down there. I didn't know what it was. I didn't want to check because I was in too much pain up here. So I waited. The other nurse came in and she was like, they told me you went to 8 centimeters, so we're going to shift you to your bed now. I told her, before you'll shift me to my bed, mind you, it's now minutes to fast forward. It's now like 7:30 going to 8, yeah? I was like, before you shift me to my bed, can you check one last time? So she looks down and she goes, oh my gosh, I was like, what? She's like, I can see the head. I was like, yo, I've been telling you guys that something's going on out there. That this kid is coming out now and no one wants to listen to me. And now you're going, oh my God. I felt, I don't know. I was excited, but at the same time I was scared shitless because I didn't know what would happen next. Okay, so you can now see the head. That means I'm past 10 centimeters. So let's get this going. I need to be on the bed. I need to be, spread out, etc. for this child to just push down. So they help me. She comes in with another nurse and she goes, okay, let's help you to the bed. They help me to the bed and I'm struggling to walk. Like, I wish I could show you guys. I'm waddling to the bed because this kid is literally coming out. So they put me on the bed, spread me out. You guys know how this works. And the nurse and another one come in and they said the doctor is going to be here soon. And no doctor shows up. Then they go, you know what? We have the midwife. We're going to deliver this baby because they realize the baby is coming. So she puts on her glove and I was already making these noises, because I'm feeling the pressure. This is happening. Hurry up. Let's go. But these nurses were extremely nice, mind you. So she puts on a glove and she's there waiting, right? She's like, breathe, count down from 10. And I've been doing that. I've been meditating. I've been praying. I did all that stuff, everything. And I'm counting down and she's like, don't push until you feel a contraction. I'm like, I cannot stop this. If you guys, for the mothers, you know what I'm talking about. You cannot stop this. This is happening whether you want it to or not. Your body is going to automatically push the baby out. You cannot pull back. It's not possible. It wasn't possible for me at least. So baby starts coming out and she's like, don't push yet. I told her, I'm not pushing. My body is just doing this. And his head's out. And then his whole entire body wiggles out. And the nurses are in shock. So they took him out, placed him on my chest. He's turning. Yeah, so they took him out, placed him on my chest. And if you see him, they look like aliens, mind you. Babies, when they just come out, they literally look a whole little species. But yeah, placed him on my chest and she goes, that was fast. That's your first baby? I told her, yes. She's like, but I don't understand. How did he go from a 2 centimeter Okay, so he's back to sleep now. So yeah, so the nurses were shocked. They couldn't understand how somebody who has the first child basically went through, one second, Alexa's busy making noise, basically went through labor and delivery so quickly. And I basically had no stitches. I needed no stitches, had no tears, nothing. That was it. So after I gave birth and they took him off of me and they basically took out the sack, whatever it is that's in there, I literally just started getting off the bed to walk to go get my kid. And the nurse was like, no, lay back. I was like, why? She's like, we need to put you in a wheelchair. I was like, but I can walk. Why do you need to put me in a wheelchair? She's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, she basically asked me what I did to get myself ready for labor and delivery, that she can understand how I went through it so quickly. So I'm gonna let you guys know the secrets. I'm gonna let you know the deets of what I did and didn't do. And I didn't do much, to be honest. It was just basic stuff towards the last 2 weeks of my pregnancy. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know what I did in the next video. So tune in. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments down below, and in the comments down below, let me know what you guys want to see or what you guys want to know, basically. So yeah, tune in next time.